Hey, quick second, before anything else, take a breath and picture the last time you turned your TV up because the sound just felt flat. This is about the True X Bar 40A. You're the kind of person who notices when audio doesn't match the screen. You can feel when dialogue is thin, when explosions lack weight, when music doesn't wrap around you the way it should. And once you notice that gap, it's hard to ignore. That's who this is for. Before you even go deeper, check the current price and availability. This is one of those products that quietly shifts around in stock, and you don't want to come back later wondering why it jumped. There's usually a moment when you realize it's time to upgrade. For you, it probably wasn't one big failure. It was a collection of small annoyances. Voices getting lost. Bass that never quite landed. That feeling of constantly adjusting volume instead of enjoying what you're watching. You've outgrown that phase. When you switch to this setup, the first thing you feel isn't power. It's relief. You stop fighting the sound. Everything just locks in. Dialogue becomes solid and centered. Effects move with intention. The room feels filled, not forced. You notice it during late-night binge sessions when you don't need subtitles anymore. During movies, when Atmos effects lift upward instead of blasting forward. During music streaming, when the soundbar stops behaving like a TV accessory and starts acting like a real audio system. Even casual gaming feels tighter, more immersive, more controlled. It's not about specs on paper. It's the way sound spreads evenly instead of clumping together. The way built-in bass feels integrated, not detached. The way wireless flexibility lets you grow the system later instead of replacing it. Don't wait around hoping prices stay polite or stock stays stable. Systems like this tend to disappear quietly, then come back louder on the price tag. If you're hesitating, that hesitation is usually about simplicity or space. Here's the twist: this setup actually reduces complexity. Fewer boxes, fewer compromises, more room to build later if you want surrounds or a dedicated sub. It adapts to you instead of locking you in. The surprise benefit is how balanced everything feels at lower volumes. You don't need to crank it to feel presence. It performs even when you're being considerate. Owning something like this changes how you interact with your space. You feel confident inviting people over. You feel satisfied pressing play. It feels intentional, like you chose quality instead of settling. Sound fills the room naturally, dialogue stays clear without effort, bass feels controlled and confident, Atmos effects feel spacious, not gimmicky, streaming feels seamless and polished. If you want earth-shaking bass, you may eventually add a sub. If you love ultra-flashy designs, this stays understated at some point. You stop comparing endlessly. You choose the setup you already knew you wanted. Every time you look at weaker options, you circle back here, and that tells you everything. Check the price, see if it's available, and trust that instinct. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and quietly regret later.